I was born to a small family. I was the only child. Part of the liberation thing for me was my mother actually cut me with a schoolmate. And this boy who came to see me wanted to have sex, and I was going, no, they're home, we shouldn't do it. And he was very persuasive, and he did it. And she came up the steps when we were at the point of no return, so to speak. By the time she got to the door, we grabbed pillows. And there was cum on the bed, so I had to take the Sunday paper and throw it over the cum. So the bed was all messed up, and this newspaper spread out, and we're sitting on the floor with the pillows in our laps. She walks in, she looks at both of us, and we're like, she knew. I was like, oh man, this is really, really bad. I kind of avoided her as much as I could. And one day, we were coming from my grandmother's house. She said, you wouldn't be having problems, are you? And I said, no, I'm not having any problems. And she said, well, if it ever feels like it's a problem, let me know. And I said, I will. I said, right now, it's not a problem. And she says, okay. And from that day on, that was my liberation notice. My first instrument that I started playing was harmonica. I tell African American musicians they need to leave the country. So once you leave the country and you're in another environment or in another country, you see that people see you very differently there than people in the United States see you. You get a whole different sense of yourself. So I realized that traveling was definitely the way to go. I did the first music commercial for a study at the health department, San Francisco Health Department. I did a song called a study song. It was for a black man's study. It was a hit. I mean, people saw it in other places, in other health services, and I was getting these emails and stuff from people saying, wow, we saw your commercial. It's really, really good. So, and it was the first time the health department had ever done that. The song came from an encounter that I had in Milwaukee. I go to this bar, and Milwaukee has a small black community. People kind of ignore me, and then this really beautiful black guy walks into the bar, and I see him, and I go, wow, he's really fucking hot. We're leaving the club, and he said, I don't see what you see in me. So I use that line in this song. Beautiful black man, I'm glad you looked my way. Let's go home together. What more can I say? You say you don't see what I see in you. I see the beauty, I wish that you knew. You're such a beautiful black man, but somehow you've been made to feel. All the verses lead up to that phrase, I see the beauty, I wish that you knew. Black people have always, the Negro is always considered ugly, so there's a lot of internalized stuff around how we look, how we are, our hair, our lips, People didn't feel they're important enough to take care of themselves. If you love yourself, you're gonna look out for yourself. You're gonna take care of yourself.